We'll see how this goes. Another Warlock. Once upon a time I was eating Warlocks for lunch. With, I think I'm not going to keep Armor Smith this time. That could be a mistake, but I really, really want War Axe. Which I did not get. I got Whirlwind, which is okay.
Greetings. I greet you.
So I got an Armor Smith anyway. It's very likely Zoo yet again, because Zoo is something you see a lot while climbing. There we go. He's probably not happy about dropping that on turn 2, but he's going to be very happy about seeing an Armor Smith. Alright, so we'll see. We'll see how this rolls. I'm not dropping frames right now, but it's certainly not sticking to my settings at this point. Ooh, it's nasty. I'm about to just get zooed here. Right, well, I guess one of the nice things that I can do is just at least Whirlwind. Now, what I could have done there was Whirlwind into Frothing Berserker. But I kind of like developing this better because this hits his board, and I can drop these a little bit later. He'll have to deal with them one way or another. Right now, this stops some of the pressure to my face. Plus, he still hasn't used some of his removal. Oh, okay, there we go. So, additional removal. This 2 for 1. So, I'd call that pretty successful. We got the War Axe that we can use next turn. So, nice. This is. We're back to some of our more familiar matchups. So I'm curious to see, like I said, I'm making a local recording of all these things now. That tends to have no impact. Really? Wow, okay. And that is a thing that you can do. Fortunately, I am not out of steam here. So getting the War Axe, getting that one Whirlwind was just so nice before. And now there is the ever so remote possibility of being able to get 2 active Frothing Berserkers on the board at the same time. Surely he's not going to let that happen. But we can at least dream about it a little bit. If he doesn't have a good way to deal with this, like he could tap into a Soulfire. Imp Gang Boss is not awful.
The light protects.
Argent Squire is pretty good. Grom's good too. I don't think I think it's wrong to execute the Imp Gang Boss. And we just misplayed that. Alright. It's a little too excited. That's what I get for being like, I can live the dream, I can live a dream, blah blah blah. I could have had a 4-4 and a 5-4 out. So like I said, definitely for those of you in chat, and I'm going to type it in chat right now, please tell me about my stream quality. Thanks. Because it's something I'm still hoping against hope will not be so much of an issue. So Warlock. Hello, darkness, my old friend, power overwhelming. So now he's burned me out just a little bit. I burned him, he's burned me. We're a happy burning family. This is too good to pass up. Not sure what we Gramash into from here, but we're both down cards, and I've been able to cycle 1 card with Slam. I have not gotten any of my Battle Rages yet. But there's one of his power plays going. And he's cleared his hand. So this is a fairly vulnerable board state for him, if I can punish. I can't yet. So I'd rather War Axe into what I can actually kill. Alright. Said I did try and tweak a few settings. It seems like it's going a little better. But I hate that it's so much. I feel like I stream enough to where this really should have been figured out by now. Is this Tentacles? Just a Voidwalker. Oh, good. That knife just went to the where I didn't want him to go. Alright. Battle Rage is fantastical here. Whirlwind is pretty good here. Charge is amazing here. I can't outright win the game right now, though. Well, if I charge into this, I just can't... Well, what am I talking about? I have lethal. Ugh! You guys need to yell at me more in chat. Alright, I'll take a look at that picture that you had in just a second. I really hope that's not porn. Alright, let's see. Oh good. That look at that picture was not porn, and we win against Zoo again. I'm so glad that we're out of the dregs of the rank 18 world where things are just horrifying. And all the decks are very exciting and new and interesting, but they are not what we are built to face. And that's the thing about when I said the rank like 18, 19 climb can be some of the most dangerous parts of this, is because you have so many decks that are just not typical for what you see. You don't always know your game plan, and while they may not have like the most consistent win condition ever, they're still like, you always end up hitting the people where they just are consistent enough where it'll knock you down ranks. Whereas right now, this deck is very good against Zoo. I have lost one game against Zoo, but I picked up 3 against him, and I got to take care of a crazy dog, so I'll be right back.
For Doomhammer, victory or death.
Alright, opening hand's okay. We really want the War Axe versus Shaman. None of these other cards are that awesome. Slam's okay for cycling. And, well, you know that's not awful. We really got to hope he doesn't hit the nuts early. But,
The light protects me.
okay, that's better than Tunnel Trog. Acolyte actually can test that okay. So we can start there. Alright, what else does Twitch say about this? Okay. Is it better for me to Acolyte or is it better for me to Fierce Monkey? I think it's better for me to Fierce Monkey. So stream's not going absolutely out of control right now, but I am dropping more frames than I'd like. Prefer to have 0 drops at all, so that's not awesome. But we can at least do this and armor up. Put something on the board to contest, see if he decides to deal with it or not. Key thing is that if this could be a very good turn for Flame Wreath Faceless. I don't have many answers to that right now. Now we got Manatide Totem. What scares me more? Is it Manatide Totem or is it Flame Totem? Probably Manatide. We got 2 chargers. Let's see if we can get a decent Battle Rage out of this. I mean, I know it looks like I'm not thinking about my turns a lot, but I spend a lot of my time calculating on their turn. And maybe I should have sat back to... Oh, God. Whew. I was lucky. Not a Taunt Totem. Not a Taunt Totem! Oh, man. Okay. How do we do this now? Guess the same way we always do it, isn't it? We could get a good Battle Rage here. I kind of like the idea of clearing his board, though. Except for that one totem. Especially with Power Word Totem being a thing. Let's go and drop this too, then. So he's missed on both his Flame Jugglers. Or he's missed on one Flame Juggler. The Healing Totem, I'm sure, was not the one he wanted. Alright, so this is a decent board to AoE. looks like that's what he's doing. So that's good for me that I actually got some value out of these guys. He's overloaded now. So that right there is not awesome. But we can deal with it.
I have an axe to grind.
Made to fit.
Let's see what we do. Alright. Like, I could get some good card cycling here. Would love some kind of whirlwind or self-damage effect, but it looks like he's just going to totem up. Oh no, Rockbiter. Oh gosh, we need execute. We need execute right now. Whirlwind is okay. If we go for maximum cycling here, I'd rather develop the frothing.
What
But we may be able to BS our way into an execute. We probably would if we played the Acolyte of Pain. But this actually develops a threat he has to deal with. Let's go and do it this way. Battle Rage. Where we have all the card draw. There's the execute. There's the other whirlwind. There's the slam. What's better here? Well, with the healing totem up, I think we should just execute this, because that lets us deal with something else that's on the board. And then we can play from there. Like, he's going to have to... Okay, I gotta take care of the healing totem. I don't like the spell power one either, but... I mean, he's just going to be able to trade this into that, but that's still a threat. I have so much cycle in my hand, I just need to get to my threats.
There is a lot at stake.
So, Valiant, that's a little scary. Okay, got a second whirlwind and a slam for this. Varian's alright. Go ahead and do it like this, though.
Speak to me.
So let's see here. Whirlwind. Karen is good. Let's Battle Rage first. We may get a better card. Fierce Monkey, execute. Blood to Ichor. Yeah, I like this line of play more. We can save the slam for later. We can just go ahead and execute this guy. We can put a tiny thing on the board. We've used both of our executes. I know he's aware of that. But we've just drawn like our entire deck. We've drawn 8 more cards. I have 2 things on the board. He has nothing. He's not overloaded. So there's a good old Tunnel Trog.
There is a lot at stake.
Oh man, he had a second Valiant. That is so terrifying. Oh man, I dodged a bullet there. So Primal Fusion as well. Okay. Well, that keeps me from doing anything with the Tunnel Trog. Well, we can kill it anyway. Alright, so that's 6 mana. I'd really love to play Varian next turn. This is like perfect timing for Varian. So we're definitely dropping you.
Be thirsty.
We are definitely slamming you. Fiery War Axe is beautiful, but I don't think we need it this turn. Alright. I guess we could use it this turn. This lets us armor up. I mean, we're not going to be able to take out that guy. So, Lonely Thunderbluff Valiant. Do you have like Alakir or something to wreck me right now? Is I guess the question du jour. Second Tunnel Trog. Okay. This just got interesting. Do I have lethal? Not yet. Am I close? Yes. Problem is that if I double Whirlwind I can't take this guy out, but I can clear the rest of his board with just one, and we can drop a Fierce Monkey. Actually, we can just drop all the things right now. But I would rather keep a full health dude here. So 1, 2, 3. I mean, no, I didn't get maximum damage because I didn't put extra damage on the Fierce Monkey. But I value the 4 life, especially if he draws into a board clear here. Most of these lists run 2 Lightning Storms. So what's the totem? Oh, sorry. Johnny Trawler, you, that's where it gets back to one of the frustrating parts of Hearthstone. One missed Flame Juggle made all the difference there. And that was a 50-50 that I won that time. So that's why you can't get too bitter or upset. It's possible I may have taken the game anyway, but that's where people get salty where they otherwise shouldn't be. In a game like Hearthstone that relies on certain amounts of chance, sometimes the chance is not going to be in your favor. Alright, let's do another one. But we're moving up in the rankings, that's a positive. Druid! Have not seen a Druid yet. Question is it going to be Cthulhu Druid or Token Druid? Cthulhu Druid's an okay matchup, not awesome. I need my executes for that. Oh god. Monkey hand. Keep Korkron. I guess I'll keep Pain. I may need to win this by card drawing a shit ton. So this is okay. We curve out. Would much rather have a War Axe here. The question is if it's Cthulhu and we have an actual legend player. Hello, Hakufi. You may be streaming as well. I don't know. I'm going for that card back. How am I doing? Compared to my friends, some of them are legends, some are not. A little bit higher up. Okay. I'm not going to panic here. I am, however, going to play Armorsmith to contest this just a little bit. So I mainly want to avoid some kind of Power of the Wild power play. I do have Blood to Ichor, which is very good to combo with Acolytes or anything else.
Another night on the prowl.
Oh, is this just aggro? Well, if it's aggro, that's really no bones to me at this point.
Strike.
We can just go ahead and get a little bit of armor. The body's a little more important. I'm going to have to remember to play around Swipe. Could be aggro, could be beast. Could be any number of things. Alright. Okay, Ghoul is good. Let's see if we can get maximum Ghoul salt value. 1 health minion, yes! That's good. Total hearth skill right there, right? Mire Keeper, he's gonna go for the ramp. He's gonna go for the token. Oh god, this is gonna get brutal in just a second. I'm gonna slam anyway, just for the card draw. Like I said, the way that I went a slam into slam, that's not terrible. The way that I'm gonna win here is by cycling through my deck faster than the Druid can. So we want to, if this is indeed a Beast Druid, we want to take out his opportunities to develop his Beast and buff them with Mark of Yashirag. That's what you call it. That card. Yashiraj, or Yashiraj. Okay. We don't need to slam execute here. I guess I can just develop Acolytes. This would be a nice time to draw into a Battle Rage. Fire War Axe is also a nice thing to draw into. We dodged Harrison. We have one of our executes available for whatever big minions he may have. I guess the question now is it going to be like a big Fandral turn, or is it going to be something else? Alright. Second Mire Keeper, second token. Well, this is a good top deck. We're just going to always make it look like we top decked it. Because you know other people are using trackers just like we are.
Bring the pain.
Alright. So extra card draw. Should have done that first. I wouldn't have changed my line of play. But it just shows that I'm a noob. Rank 15. Alright. Dragon Egg. Interesting. Not a beast though, right? And Living Roots. Alright, is he going to make our board extra swipeable? Okay, that is a very swipe-friendly board. We're going to do this. Probably didn't need to do it that way, but I did anyway. Alright. Let's think about this for a second. We're going to be playing you. Gonna knock you down here. We have another dragon to deal with. I'm gonna have to use a weapon charge maybe anyway. I mean, we can lose 1 health on this guy or 2. Or we just get the concession. That's fine. I will happily take that. It's too bad that his battle plan never came to be, but that's where, once again, Druid, one of its biggest weaknesses is that you gotta just get it before it can draw a bunch of cards. Alright, look at that. This is exactly what I said I was hoping to do. You get out of those lower ranks where everybody's got their decks that are very cool, very exciting, but not typically what you face higher on up for all of the net decking tryhards like what this guy's doing here. And I know someone's going to come and like, oh my god, you said that and you're playing Tempo Warrior playing on the first day. Okay, party next door. You're probably playing Tempo Mage. You definitely want War Axe versus Tempo Mage. Acolyte of Pain is actually okay because there's so many things that they like to do for that 1 health. And I'm going to need the cycle here. Alright, we didn't get the axe. So that's too bad. Alright. Armor up. Could elect not to armor up, but I find that if it's freeze, I'm going to want to armor up just as much. Alright, I think it's time to Acolyte here. At least it'll draw some removal. We got a War Axe. Oh, he didn't mean to. Alright, so that's the drama over there. He accidentally conceded. Okay, how do we want to do this? I feel like that's going to be more important for trading into a Flame Waker, so we'll go off curve a little bit. Do this. Water Elemental. Certainly glad we played it that way. Is that worth executing? I mean, our other options are not too bad. We do have a War Axe in hand now. I think this is the play. I'm not so scared of Flame Strike here. But I do not want my hero to be locked out and unable to use weapons. Alright, second Water Elemental. We are not going to be using an Execute on that. I mean, I could slam. That's not very efficient. Could slam Korkan, but I once again would rather have that for other purposes. But let's go face. I'll keep the taunt. This enables Battle Rage, which unfortunately I haven't drawn. I am right now pretty concerned that he has a handful of stuff that he hasn't played, including some stuff that he's mulliganed here. I wonder if Blizzard's going to be on the menu. Oh, Ethereal Conjurer. So, what spell you got, buddy? Second charge minion. I think this is just a Karen turn. Sometimes the best play is just the obvious play. Plus, this plays around Flame Strike, assuming that's what he got. Ragnaros is going to be really strong here. I just wonder if this is like a big combo that he's working towards. Alright. But yeah, that was... So we faced Aggro Druid. I wasn't wrong on my read. I was just able to... That one Whirlwind at the start for that last game worked out pretty well.
I wonder.
Okay, Mana Worm.
Someday I'll be just
Sorcerer. Probably don't need to slam it. Fireball. Wow, okay. And Mirror Image. Okay, so we do need to slam that now. Okay, so this is where he's been holding on to all of his stuff. And Hero Power. Alright. Pretty big turnaround, but that's okay. Varian's quite useful here. I really want to take this guy out. So let's do just that. With Varian in hand, I pretty much have all the card draw I need, so... Because Varian will cycle through decks as well, and we can actually take everything out. Thank you, Charge. Oh good! Miss Kitty's decided to visit. You finally woke up. Hello, Kitty! Hello. How are you? You want to attack the stuff that's the office pile of papers. I'm not gonna let you do that. Alright. So he just blew through his hand. What was the gift spell? Mirror Image. Okay, Mirror Image. I should have paid more attention to what the little flash text was. So he's setting up a Flame Strike. Let's just win now. That worked out. So we're up to rank 14 on a really good win streak. I think this is probably an appropriate time to call this video. I gotta take care of some other stuff here. But this is Asher. I do appreciate you all sticking around, especially through some of the technical foibles that I've seemed to go into. Have they been totally fixed? Not quite to my liking, so I'm going to have to continue to tinker with it. And maybe I can take some advice from other places on Reddit, but at least I have local recordings. This will appear as well on my YouTube page, which is Asher Games. And yeah, oh my god, I'm just about to like belch really hard, and that's too bad. But yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. We've been doing try hard ladder climbing because we want to get that stupid legendary card back that we've seen here. Thank you for sticking around, Umaz. Good to see you again. Yeah, so I had something clever to say there, but I just lost it. Ugh, not used to streaming for this length of time, but that's what happens when I get a few interruptions. It wasn't all bad. It gave me a chance to eat something. But already rank 14, top 25 in ranked play mode this season. Well, that's fine. If we look at our friends list as well, I'm ahead of most of my friends, but that happens when you get a good streak. But that's it for now. We'll do this again soon. Like I said, my goal is to get Legend this month in Hearthstone. It's something where I've played enough games to know that I'm good enough. I just need to stick the time into it just to make it happen. That'll be one thing I can check off. I am playing other games like Stellaris as well. I'm keeping my eye on Starbound, which is going to be releasing a full release soon. I've been kind of waiting, sitting on my hands to not log into any of the nightlies so I can play that fresh when it comes out. But yeah, Stellaris, the 1.1 update just dropped, which is good. I'll be doing some more of that stream style and the Ashen Collective play that I'm currently doing, and other games in the pipeline. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Asher. It's been fun, and I'll just type some stuff in chat. See you next time.